going to show test footage later on in this video, but briefly, I am really loving the DJI Action 2 camera here. I got it with just the brain and the battery, not the screen, because I'm figuring out my usage for this camera since it's so small and a odd design like this. Normally, I have an Action, the first version, and then I also have a GoPro, and I have a Insta360. This is the Insta360 1, 2. So I have a lot of action cameras already, and now I'm trying to find a space for each of these cameras because, well, with the exception of these two, which pretty much does the same thing. Although I do prefer the Osmo Action 1's footage to the GoPros, but that's a whole other video. I'm finding a different space category that I could use all these different action cameras, and the Osmo fits into a unique category when I want to go stealth, and I just want something quick and fast, and I don't want to deal with any manual settings. In the future, I might purchase the ND filter, but I don't. For what I'm using this camera for, I don't care about a fast shutter speed or really what it looks like manual settings. I like the automatic. I like what it looks like automatically. DJI Action 2 now ships with this case here that you can't really tell, but there's a case on here that's supposed to keep the temperature from overheating in the camera, because when this shipped initially a few months ago, it was a big problem. A lot of people were complaining about it overheating and shutting down. But I'm rolling with it like this now, and I don't have here's the other half of the plastic casing that comes with the Action 2 now. But I don't want to pop the battery in it anymore because this is designed for not only the battery but also the back screen. If you got the version with the back screen, and since the back screen version is thicker, this is when I pop this in here, there's a little bit of a gap, and I don't like that. You also don't really need it for this battery compartment. This plastic case here doesn't really do much. It just adds bulk, and there's that gap if you don't have the screen, and it works fine like this. Perfectly fine like that way. So what I really like this for is just carrying it like this, going around, or having the included necklace. Here's what the necklace that ships with it, and here's how you mount it. You got to flip it upside down like that, and that's how you roll with it. And you just put it. You could either put this under your shirt or just have it as like a necklace. Nobody notices this. It's just like the Insta360 Go, and here's the Go necklace as well. I was gonna purchase the headband. There's a headband accessory where you wear a headband and it magnetically attaches. But then I was reading reviews, and it just looks like DJI wasn't anticipating having a case for it, because if you have this case, which DJI recommends if you don't want this camera to overheat, it doesn't fit the headband. So I'm not going to get the headband accessory, the official headband accessory from DJI, until DJI updates that headband and is able to have the mount big enough to hold the Action 2 with the case. And when you have it detached, you can see here there's no SD card and there's no USB-C. The SD card and the USB-C is in the battery compartment. So once this runs out of batteries, I think it's like about almost over an hour by itself, and it's internal 32 gigabytes. So what you have to do is, after I'm filming, I reconnect it, and then that is it powers it up. And then also there's an option here where it says that if you want to download the footage from here into the SD card, the micro SD card, which is right there. And I did that. And depending on how much footage you shoot, that could take a while. So I was shooting. I had a bit of footage that I was had on here, a few gigabytes of footage, and it took a little bit of time for it to transfer. And I don't think there's another way at this moment to transfer the footage that's recorded internally onto a device to get into your computer. I think maybe the app can do that, so you can wirelessly transfer. I'm not quite sure about that. I don't like using apps with cameras, so I'm not quite sure yet. But having it like this, it works. It works fine. And this also works with the necklace, because that's a magnet here too. It's a lot bigger, but you can roll with it like this if you want to record directly to the SD card, or you want to have a lot more power. Anyways, I'm discovering different uses for the Action 2. I like it a lot in my early usage of this, and now here's the footage that I shot.
No, thank you.
All right, great.
It's part of the.
Actually roasted nuts.
Go off track.
No, sorry.
Yeah, another one coming?